Hello, Miss Kim.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good today. You look tired today too.
Thank you for saying that. You don't know what I have been doing since yesterday. So I got some new classes and I had to teach them throughout the afternoon, throughout the evening. Yeah, throughout the evening. So starting from 5 p.m., I taught nonstop until 9:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
so I don't know if you can hear the change in my voice, but I think there is.
Hmm.
But you don't need to worry about it too much. But yeah. So right. So maybe it will go away. Maybe it will go away someday. Don't worry.
So you have many lessons per
Mhm.
day.
Yeah, only on Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday. Only on those days.
Oh, I see, I
Yeah, so
see.
aside from those days, I'm pretty free. Exactly. Like I'm wondering why everyone would choose to study on those days only.
Yeah.
What yeah, what about Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? What happened to them? Well, I also have classes on Saturdays and Sunday, but then like I'm so busy on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and when I look at Tuesday and Thursday, I was like, I'm not that busy at all. Yeah,
in my opinions, I think like because Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is because the Saturday there many people try to avoid the Saturday. So if they able to learn in Saturday, so they will choose Saturday and Sunday, like in
yeah.
weekend, totally in weekend. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but then only children wants to study on the weekends. They want to spend the weekdays studying other subjects, right?
Mm,
And the adults learner will be the total opposite. They want to spend the weekends with their family, so they just want to study through the whole week.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the weird thing. I'm having some more adult classes, so yeah, I'm quite busy around the weekdays. Uh, right. You don't know how much water I drank last night. I drank so much. So then I felt like I'm a totally different person. Even in this morning, I also felt like my throat has been hurt by someone.
Oh no.
It's just an exaggeration. Em nói quá lên vậy thôi. Um, it's like you spoke for too long, you sang for too long, and then you had a small pain in your throat. But then if you drink enough water and then you stop talking for just one day, it will be fine.
Okay, I see. But you need to take some like supplements, right, for your
Yeah.
throat.
Supplement.
Mm.
My mom just suggests that no, I stopped drinking cold water. I stopped drinking ice water.
Mm.
But like I am addicted to cold water. I like if the water is not cold, I'm going to drink very little of it.
Mm.
So yeah, the colder the water, the better.
I
This
see. I see.
yeah, this is what happened when I stayed in the university. I
Mm.
mean, when I was in the university, when I stayed with my roommate, my last roommate,
Mm.
she saw that I drank so little water. She got worried. She kept
Mm.
telling me, I need to drink more water. But then
Mm.
because we were staying in a very small flat, một cái căn hộ rất là nhỏ.
Mm.
Uh, we didn't have a refrigerator, so there was no cold water for me, and I always forget to drink water at that time.
I see. Yeah. It's become your habit, right?
Yeah, it caused me headache, you can tell how to say lack of sleep, and
Mm.
my body always feels tired.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Uh. Do you have any interesting story you want to share with me about your week or what your weekend?
Mm, I think no. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no.
I can't buy any because I seldom go out and then I seldom meet people. I seldom talk. So to me, every day is like same the
Yeah,
same. Yeah.
I'm like the totally same as you. I mean, I don't go out these days. I only go out to pick up my order from online. So yeah, I don't go out that much. So if you ask me if I have any interesting story, I most of the time I would say no. But yeah, so I want you to practice speaking more and listening more if you can. So try
As,
to
yeah. I know that I have a bad habit that I don't share much my story so that I don't have much chance to talk. But I don't know where to start.
uh about my story, right?
So,
Yeah, I
yep.
don't share much about my story. And what else did you say? So đâu I don't talk a lot. I mean like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't share much about my stories and I don't talk a lot, something like that. You forgot the preposition about here. This is not the preposition of place or time.
Ah,
It is just a collocation, meaning
ah,
that when you see the word share,
ah,
then something, you have to say share about something. Đó, tức là mình
sure.
muốn chia sẻ cái gì phải là share about something.
Yeah.
Rồi, talk a lot, something like that. Oh my God, I can feel my voice is changing. And you, no,
I
no,
just
no.
worry, I'm just worried for you because if you keep talking non-stop, your
Well,
throat will be very pain.
yeah, it will be very bad, but then I think I'm going to be okay because this is what teaching is all about, right? This is what teaching supposed to be, right? This is what teaching supposed to be. Rồi, ở đây có nghĩa là cái công việc là giảng dạy này nó vốn dĩ đã như thế mà. Supposed to be cái gì đó supposed to be là đáng lẽ ra phải như vậy hoặc là vốn dĩ như vậy. Right.
Mm.
This is what teaching supposed to be. I mean like someone has to talk a lot and then the others just listen. Right. But when someone talk too much and no one replies, that is not teaching. That is just dictating. That is just dictating. Right. So you know the country North Korea, right? Right. So in North Korea, there's a great. Am I going to get get found out because I talk about North Korea in my class? A little bit scared. Yeah, a little bit scared. I mean, in North Korea, there will always be one big leader, right?
Yep.
Right. So this leader, they don't the big leaders in North Korea, they don't ask for the people's opinion. They just tell the people what the people should do or have to do.
Yep.
So that kind of action is called dictating, meaning just saying without looking forward to anyone's opinion, just telling everybody what to do. Yeah, that's called dictating.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, so the thing about teaching is that if no one interacts with me, it become a class of dictation. Yeah. Right. Tức là khi mà dictate á, là kiểu mình ra lệnh cho ai đó hoặc là ra lệnh điều khiển hoặc là một cái hành động mà chỉ có người nói nhưng không có người nghe á. Đó, chỉ có người nói mà không có người nghe, vậy thì đây sẽ là dictation và dictating. Right. So this is why the leader of North Korea, they are not called president or anything. They are called dictator. Yeah, that's right, dictator. Right, someone who dictates, someone who tells people what to do is called a dictator. Right. So this is very interesting information, but then I hope you don't go around and just say yes, just say things about North Korea carelessly, because nobody knows if there are any kind of spies around us, right?
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we go back to our lesson today. Our lesson today will be about topic 22 at the restaurant. Yeah. So in this lesson, you will be able to understand vocabulary about food at restaurant, and you will also learn some useful words, phrases that are used to order a meal at a restaurant. Right. So this is very easy. Right. If you have something you want to ask me about the restaurant, like what kind of food it is, or how should I call this, you can always ask me. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Right, the first word very common in restaurants nowadays, 3-course meal.
3-course meal.
That's right, or you can say a full meal, right? Full meal with 3 different types of food, appetizers, main course, and dessert. Right, don't say desert. Desert is a place where camels live. Desert is like Egypt or Arab Saudi, but then this is dessert.
Dessert.
Okay, right. That the first type of food that comes out in a 3-course meal is called an appetizer.
Appetizer.
That's right, good. Okay, appetizer are usually food that is very easy to eat, right? Or something very light, right? Something very light. Light ở đây có nghĩa là gì nhỉ chị nhỉ? Có phải là ánh sáng sủa không? Đúng
Yeah.
rồi, light ở đây là nhẹ, right? Something very light. Yeah, the food in the appetizer are sometimes very light because you don't want to be so full before you enjoy the main course.
Main course.
That's right, main course. Right, main courses sometimes include heavy food like steak, right? Like all types of meat, some grilled food, and some greasy food. Do you remember this word?
Greasy. I'm not sure about greasy.
Yeah, greasy. So if you eat KFC, right? If you eat KFC, you have to use your hand, right? If you touch the chicken piece, you will feel greasy.
Oh, greasy.
Yeah, greasy. But greasy ở đây sẽ là nhiều dầu mỡ. Right. So main courses sometimes include food that is super greasy or super heavy, right? Like all types of meat and all type of roasted food. Right, roasted ở đây là các đồ ăn được nướng bằng lò. Rồi còn grill này thì sao ạ?
Grill là nướng bằng, cũng là nướng.
Đúng rồi, cũng là nướng, nhưng mà nó có phải là nướng bằng lò không chị nhỉ, hay nó nướng bằng cái dụng cụ nào khác?
Nó là normally I use the same thing to grill.
So if you know charcoal, it's the black thing you put in a outdoor oven to grill your food. Rồi grill này sẽ là nướng bằng bếp than.
Oh, I thought charcoal is for barbecue.
That's right. So grilled food is also barbecue.
Oh.
Right. Right. Grilled here is used like tức là grill nó là nướng mà nướng bên ngoài. Còn cái roasted này là mình bỏ vào trong lò, thì nó là cái không gian kín rồi. Còn grill này thì nướng bên ngoài. Không nhất thiết phải sử dụng cái lò nướng bằng than. Mình chỉ cần gọi như là áp chảo nó, hoặc là mình có cái đồ nướng mà có cái vị nướng thôi là được rồi, thì nó cũng gọi là grilled food.
Yep.
Right. Okay, we have grilled food. Yeah. Okay, do you want to ask me any type of food? No, not now. Okay, if you have something to ask, just ask me. Right. Okay, so main course, usually the food are very heavy, sometimes greasy, sometimes they can be roasted food, and sometimes they can be grilled food. Okay, and dessert All the food in the dessert are
Sweet.
That's right, are sweet or very light as well, very light. Usually the dessert is the purpose of the dessert is to clear your aftertaste. Rồi, tức là cái aftertaste ở đây là dư vị. Vậy thì mình muốn kiểu như cái dư vị từ cái món chính của mình nó biến mất thì mình sẽ xài cái dessert, right? Yeah, aftertaste, phải kiểu như là bỏ cái dư vị của mình đi. Like if I go ahead and eat bún đậu mắm tôm, like after finishing eating, I still feel very salty in the back of my throat. I need something to clear the aftertaste, so so they give me what? They give me some mint candy, right? They give me some mint candies or mint gum, chewing gum. Yeah, to clear the aftertaste of bún đậu mắm tôm because that thing is very strong. Right. Okay. Right. And then we have cold starter. Cold starter.
Cold starter.
Okay. So when talking about cold starter, I usually think of trà đá in Vietnam like iced tea. Iced tea. So when waiting for your food, right, the waiter, the waitress will bring out some cold starter, right? Usually the water will just be how do I say, fresh water, just normal fresh water, because they don't want you to be full, or they don't want your palate, your taste to be different. So they just bring cold starter, like fresh water onto your table, right? Okay, non-smoking. Can you say that?
Non-smoking.
Non-smoking. Very good. Recommend.
Recommend.
That's right, recommend. Okay, so when you don't know what to eat at a restaurant, you will say, can you recommend something? Or like, can you recommend something? Or what will you recommend? Or what do you recommend? What do you recommend? Rồi, khi mà mình cảm thấy không thể chọn được nên ăn gì hôm nay, mình hỏi người bồi bàn phục vụ. Can you recommend something? Or what do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
That's right. Okay. So some restaurants, their food are seasonal. In some restaurants, their food are seasonal, especially the seafood, right? Right. In some restaurant, no, not the seafood and the vegetables, special vegetables like mushrooms and stuff. Right. So when the food becomes seasonal, they only available in certain season. Theo mùa thì chỉ có một số đồ ăn nó tồn tại ở một số mùa nhất định thôi, còn những mùa khác thì nó trở nên khan hiếm và giá cực kỳ đắt, đúng không ạ? Right. Here we have the word medium rare. Can you say that? Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Okay, that's good. Right. So, do you prefer to have your steak medium rare or well done?
I prefer my steak medium rare.
Okay, medium rare. Okay. I think I prefer my steak to be well done, because when I see the pink part inside the steak, it scares me a little bit. But what is the difference between medium rare and how's the well done taste? Do they taste the same, or do they taste different? You don't know.
They're much different because the medium rare and medium, maybe they are a little bit same, but the medium rare and the well done, how to say that?
Well done, that's right. Well done là chính.
Yeah, it's much different. Well done is much harder and I don't feel nice.
Right. So is it chewy? Chewy, dai.
Yep.
Okay, so it's very chewy, like gum. Okay, it's very chewy. So when the meat becomes well done, it becomes very chewy. So the medium rare steak will taste very soft, right? The texture. Rồi khi mà mình để nói về cái cảm nhận của mình về đồ ăn mà thông qua cái việc là cắn nó ấy, chứ chưa có nếm nha chị nhé, thì mình sẽ sử dụng chữ texture, cảm nhận về đồ ăn, không phải thông qua về cái vị giác mà chỉ là việc cắn nó thôi thì mình sẽ sử dụng chữ texture. Ở đây nếu mà dịch texture đúng ấy, thì nó sẽ là kết cấu của món ăn, nhưng mà nghe nó kiểu như là khoa học quá thì em xài luôn chữ texture mà không cần dịch. Rồi tức là sao? Ví dụ như mình cắn vào một cái miếng bánh quy, mình sẽ cảm thấy nó như thế nào ạ? Very crunchy, right? A cookie is very crunchy, nó rất là giòn đúng không ạ? Rồi, how about when you taste something like yogurt or cheese, they're very soft, right? They're very soft. Đó thì nó sẽ là cái texture của cái món ăn. Rồi, hoặc là mình có cái ví dụ như là nếu mà hút một bát phở thì mình sẽ có cái texture nó như thế nào, kiểu như là cái súp nó rất là thick, cái nước dùng nó rất là dày, nó có hoặc là và gọi là đặc, em xin lỗi, thick ở đây sẽ là đặc, đúng không ạ? Right, so that is the texture of the food. Right, it can be crunchy, it can be chewy, it can be very soft, it can be very hard. Hard ở đây là siêu cứng luôn, hard. Yeah, like say if you take a bite of the lương khô, like the military food, you will say, oh my god, it's super hard, it makes my teeth hurt.
I love lương khô.
Really? Really? Are they that delicious?
It's lương khô, it's the lương, right? They make
Yeah, the long one.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I mean the taste is nice, but the texture is bad for my teeth.
I don't think it's hot. I think it's crispy.
Crispy. That's right. Very good. Another word for crunchy is very crispy. Crispy cũng là giòn rụm, giòn tan luôn đó. Đó. Rồi, crispy, crunchy, crispy, crunchy.
How to spell crunchy?
Right, it is like this, crunchy. Rồi, ở đây cái chữ crunchy nó đang đi từ cái động từ crunch là nhai đó, nhai. Cái crunchy ở đây nó kiểu nó hơi cứng hơn cái crispy một chút xíu. Vậy thì mình sẽ có đi từ crispy cho tới crunchy và tới hard. Crispy là giống kiểu cái món French fries của mình đấy chị, hoặc là potato chips đó. The potato chips are very crispy. You can say they're crunchy, but I don't think many people will call it crunchy. Thicker food like how do you say? I don't know, but like but like if you fry something and they become very crunchy, but the meat has to be very thick to be called crunchy.
Yeah.
Right, and then we have hard là cực kỳ cứng luôn. Right, so those are the texture of the food. Right, so I'm just asking about the texture of the meat when it comes to well done, and you said it was very chewy. Right. Right. This dish right here is very similar, very simple, right? Can you say it?
Spaghetti.
That's spaghetti. Second stress, spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Okay, good. Right. So we have beef, right? Beef is the meat of a cow. So what is the meat of a pig is called? Pork. That's right. Okay, so sometimes you will encounter a lot more different types of meat, like horse meat, how do you say, sheep meat or something like that. Right? They all have they all have their own name. They all have their own name.
Sure, I have a question.
Yes.
If I want to say the tail of the pig, so I call it big tail or pork tail.
So if you say pigtail without any context related to food, nếu như mình sử dụng chữ pigtail mà không có nói đến ngữ cảnh là liên quan đến đồ ăn ấy, thì many people will think that you're talking about the hairstyle.
Oh.
Right. So you know that little girls have like two little tails on their head like this.
Oh.
They're called pigtails. Pigtail. Right. So if you give me no context, I will think that, oh, you're talking about hairstyles.
Oh, I see now that I know that's important.
Right. Okay, but when you want to talk about the tail of a pig that is related to food, just say pigtail is okay. but like try to say it like pigs with the z in the middle, pigs like this. Yeah, pig's tail, right? Pig's tail.
Pig's tail.
Ok, đúng rồi, đuôi của con heo và cái đuôi cứ như là hai cái cột tóc hai sừng ấy, thì nó sẽ khác đó. Pigtails and pig's tail. Okay, now you know the word for tóc hai sừng, right?
Yeah.
Right. So pigtails has two. How do I use that word? Alright. Cái pigtail sẽ là tóc hai sừng, nó có hai cái sừng nhỏ nhỏ ở đây, còn chỉ có một cái đuôi ngựa mà như em hay cột ấy thì nó sẽ gọi là ponytail. That's right, ponytail. Here, pony là con ngựa con nhỏ đó, vậy thì cái ponytail sẽ là tóc đuôi ngựa, còn pigtails đây là tóc đuôi heo đó, nhưng mà mình hiểu là nó là tóc hai sừng. Rồi cột hai bên lên, right? Here we have the hamburger.
Hamburger.
Okay, hamburger. So do you know what they call the two pieces of bread that are used in hamburgers? Do you know what people call the two pieces of bread that are used in hamburger?
Burger.
No, they're called buns. Buns.
Oh, yes.
Right. So sometimes buns are used to call small pieces of bread, là những cái bánh mì ổ nhỏ thì nó sẽ gọi là bun. And the hamburger, they have two buns and one piece of meat, right? They have two buns and one piece of meat. Right. All right, now we come to the part where we talk about drinks and some types, how do you say, some ways of cooking food. Okay. Right. The first word we have soda.
Soda.
Okay, soda. And then we have pineapple.
Pineapple.
Good. Juice.
Juice.
Okay, good. Right here, grilled.
Grilled.
That's right. You see the word ed right here. Rồi cái này nó đang là có động từ có ed, cho nên là mình thêm âm the vào. Grilled.
Grilled.
Okay, good. Cheese.
Cheese.
Good. Right. Spicy is the, how do you say? Spicy is a type of taste. Spicy.
Spicy.
Good. Right. So these are very simple. This is difficult to pronounce. Broccoli.
Broccoli.
That's right. Very simple. Now you made it simple. Right. Okay. Here, remember, this is the strong S. Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Good. Right. Cocktail.
Cocktail.
Okay. Can you tell me, are cocktails like do they put alcohol in cocktail?
They must have alcohol in cocktails.
Ooh, okay, right. Because I thought that cocktail is much lighter than usual alcohol.
No, actually, they have two types of cocktails. One we call it cocktails, one we call it mocktail.
Oh.
I think so. Mocktails normally no non-alcohol or just very little alcohols, but normally cocktails is stronger depend on what you want.
Okay. So depends on what I put inside my drink. It will become mocktail or cocktail. Okay. Yeah. And cocktail can be very, very strong. Oh, I see. Right, because
no, I say like compare 3 cups of normal wine and 3 cups of cocktails. Normally, if you drink, you will get drunk when you drink cocktail. Ooh. More often, because alcohol when mixed with fruit juice will become like easier to drink. But like make you easier.
So it means that it becomes easier to drink, and I want to drink it more because it is, yeah, I want to drink it more. It makes me want to drink it more. So it gets okay. So it gets so I get drunk more easily. Ooh.
Yep.
Interesting. I've never tasted cocktail before because I always think that cocktail will taste like fruit juice. I always think that cocktail will taste very sweet like juice, and I'm always ask myself why would they sell cocktail at a very high price like that? Uh it's just alcohol juice. It's just alcohol juice. And yeah, and when I research about cocktail, I think that, oh wow, they put a lot of thing inside that. No wonder why they're so expensive. Like a glass of only a small glass of cocktail can cost 1 million Vietnam dong.
Yeah, it depends like which bar you drink and
Yeah.
which how we call them like bartender,
Mm-hmm.
how famous, how yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so have you ever seen like a bartender make their own cocktail? Yeah.
Many times actually.
Many times. But in the normal way or in the performing way?
Sometimes I think we how to say we suggest we
Ah,
ask
we
them like when sometimes we drunk and then we just want to see something interesting
oh
and yeah we want to see something exciting so we will ask the bartender can you give me something special and
right.
they will do something yeah.
Yeah. So I usually watched a bartender on TikTok. He's from China. He's very skilled at his work. I mean, I look at the way he pour all the alcohol inside to make a cocktail. I was very, very surprised. And the result always looks beautiful. I mean, I mean, I really want to try that, but when I look at how much alcohol he put inside, it scares me because one sip of that thing could take me to heaven.
Yeah.
Right?
It's really nice yeah you should try.
Of course, I will try, but I think it belongs to the high society. High society, right? High society is a word we use to call people who have a luxurious life, right? Who have a luxurious life, who has a lot of money, and they want to enjoy all kinds of entertainment, right? And the entertainment for the rich people only are called society, high society,
Yes, yes.
right?
But I think when I was young, I always try like I also work at a beach and then I earn money and I try to explore everything. Like my friend like to go to the bar, to disco. I always follow them and see what happening there. I learn a lot from there.
Yeah, you learn a lot from them, right? So you're the exact opposite from me. Like because I was raised in a very conservative household. Conservative household. Rồi, ở đây chữ conservative ở đây tức là bảo thủ.
Oh.
Right. Còn household là hộ gia đình. Right. I was raised in a very conservative household, so all the rules just come at me like you have to be home before 10, right? You have to be home before 10. You cannot have a sleepover at your friend's house unless you give me their parents' number and their number. Something like that. See, a very conservative household. So whenever I want to try doing like exploring different types of entertainment, I am always held back by my family. I am held. Right. Held back ở đây là bị ngăn cản. Tức là ở đây mình có held là bị cầm, bị bế, đúng không chị? Cầm bế là một kiểu như là bác nữa, tức là cầm bế cái phần lưng á, túm cái lưng lại. Đó. Ok, sẽ là bị ngăn cản. Yeah, I'm always held back by my family, so I didn't get to enjoy many things. You know, my parents are so overprotective. My parents are very overprotective of me to the point that when I was in how to say university, yeah, when I was in the first year of university, I asked them, Mom, Dad, can I go work as a waitress, please? And they look at me like, what are you asking? No, of course no. They won't let me work as a waitress. well, they expect me to have a part-time job that requires the brain, yeah, that requires the brain work rather than the hands work.
I see.
Yeah,
They
and
have their reason to do that lah.
yeah, they had their own reason, and the most I mean that the reason they talk to me the most is that they are afraid of me getting, how to say, getting dragged into the bad environment when working as a waitress.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I feel it's very true. Based on my experience when I work at a beach, really a lot of betting around, and you forced to see, you were forced to like follow the flow.
Yeah, right, go with the flow,
Go with
go
the,
with the flow, yeah, go with the flow, gọi như là cuốn theo chiều gió.
yeah.
Okay, I totally understand that, and I hope that I didn't ask my parents to be understanding of my choice. It's just that I think that I need to experience those kinds of things once in my life, but they're being very overprotective, and they said no, you cannot try that. Yeah.
You will have chance. I think in the future, you sure have many chance to explore. So
At my age it's a little bit late, but I think that I think that I will stick with my job being a teacher. Yeah, like I respect people who works at waiters or waitresses because they work very hard for their job. But at the same time, I would never try to become a waiter again. After I have witnessed how bad the environment can be.
yeah, and I think like they don't have many choices.
They
Like
don't have.
for you, if you have a choice that to do what you like and don't need to put yourself in that environment.
Yeah.
But them, they have no choice.
They have no choice. Yeah, I still have many chances, right? I can do whatever I want. So
Yeah.
maybe I just need to do something that is good for me, not good for my curiosity. Tức là nên làm cái gì đó tốt cho bản thân chứ không phải tốt cho trí tò mò, đó là curiosity.
Curious.
Yeah, like if I just want to satisfy the curiosity of mine, I will surely bring myself into trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, right here we have some phrases, some sentences we use to order a meal. Right. So normally, if you don't know how to use English well, you just say simple words like waiter, menu, please, or like, can I have this, please? Right? Can I have this, please? Right. Those are very simple. But if you want to be more natural, you can use all these sentences in your daily life at the restaurant. Right. Can we have a look at? Here, this is a very interesting phrase. Have a look at. Have a look at. Right. So when you have a look at something, you quickly look at something. Đó sẽ là như là nhìn qua. Rồi vậy cho chị nhìn cái menu được không? Đó. Right. What's on the menu today? Not what's in the menu today, but what's on the menu today. Right. What's special for today? What's special for today? Sometimes in the spoken language, you can delete the word for. You can omit this. You just like, what's special today? But when you get rid of the word for and ask what's special today, many people will think that you're asking about what their days have been like. Tức là nếu mà mình bỏ cái what's special for today thì người ta sẽ tưởng là hỏi hôm nay mình thế nào đó, hôm nay có gì đặc biệt xảy ra không? What's special today? Right, what's special for today? For ở đây là dành cho ngày hôm nay, tức là ở trong cái menu có món gì đặc biệt ngày hôm nay không? Right, what can you recommend? Right. Right. Here, use the phrase, can you bring me, to ask the waiters, the waitresses to bring you something that you need. Right. And a very polite question. Could I have? Could I have? Or can I have? Whichever is fine. Could is more polite, but I think using both is okay. Could I have? And the last thing, I'd prefer. I'd prefer. Okay, there's a letter D right here, so you should say I'd prefer. That's right. I prefer. So when you say I prefer, you're telling the waitress what you want to have at that time, right? Okay. Do you have any question on this part? All right. This is very easy for you. Okay. We have a video here. I will leave it to you after we finish today's class. Right. Okay. So the time's left. Let's have a look at all the speaking questions here. Okay. Right. Miss Kim, are you a good cook?
No, I'm not a good cook.
Okay, you're not a good cook. So, so Epicurious. Okay, so this is a show. This is a show on YouTube. Epicurious. No, this is channel on YouTube. Sometimes they will have special videos like free levels. So they will have 3 different levels of cook to prepare the same dish, and you will see how different the food can be, right? It's the same type of food, but then the way they make the food are very different based on their levels. They have the level 1 chefs, the level 1 cooks. They are very like they cook very simple dish. Their skills are not very amazing. Yeah, but it's just basic food and very familiar with our own daily lifestyle. Then we have the level 2 cooks. They are much better than the level 1. They cook food, but they cook at the level of our mom and grandmas. Đó, tức là cái năng lực của họ thì nấu được tới cơ cấp đó cơ. And then we have the last level. They are chefs. They are famous chefs inside big restaurants. So they show you how to cook food in a very in the restaurant style.
Well, it's nice. I want to see what is it.
Yeah, Epicurious 3 levels. You can try and search it. You will see. No, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will find it.
Don't worry. They have a lot of videos like this. You can try to listen to their English as well. They talk a little bit fast, but I think you can understand them. Yeah. Okay. So they have something they have a word that I like very much. That is a home cook. Đầu bếp tại gia, hoặc là mình có thể nói là người nấu ăn trong gia đình thôi. Right. So when you cook meals for your family, you are called a home cook. That's why you're called a home cook.
I'm not a home cook.
Really? But you can cook. I mean, I understand that you don't cook meals for your family that often, right?
I'm a housekeeper.
Housekeeper. Are you a housekeeper? Oh my God. Why don't say that. Cooking can be a lot of fun if you know how to do them and you do them to de-stress. As you can do them to de-stress. My sister-in-law, she's teaching every day just like me. And sometimes when she's super stressed, I just tell her, hey, come down here and make food with us. Right. Are you a vegetarian?
No, I wish to be a vegetarian.
Vegetarian. Can you say that again?
Vegetarian.
Okay, vegetarian. Okay. So the funny thing is the question is asking you if you're a vegetarian, but these food are not vegetarian friendly.
I think they are.
Really?
Have one thing they call it impossible.
Which one?
Impossible is like the meat made from the plant.
Oh, can you spell that word?
Impossible, just impossible.
Impossible like this?
Impossible meat. I think like if I order something in a restaurant and I say I want impossible, they will give me something. The taste is like meat, but it's made from a.
Oh, so the texture is very similar to meat, but it is made from plants. Okay, right. I forgot the correct word for that in English, but we usually just call it fake meat. fake meat or tofu meat. Because most of the fake meat comes from tofu. Most of the fake meat comes from tofu. Do you know that?
we call it impossible food, impossible burger or kind of anything.
Okay, I see. Right. When I say that these food are not vegetarian friendly, because I know that these food comes from Mexico. These food are from Mexico. I think this is like nacho and chips, and this is how do you say uh taco, that they are like they are taco. So the taco fillings sometimes, like not sometimes, most of the times are meat, and this also has a very thick meat sauce. So those are not vegetarian options.
Oh, this one look like the bún ốc.
Really? Which one? The first one?
Bún ốc chuối.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. This looks very different from the bún ốc. Wow. Right, but like nobody put nacho chips inside bún ốc.
Yeah.
Well, well, it looks it looks similar because of the color. I know, because of the color.
Yeah.
But inside they are full of meat and stuff. Yeah. So why did you say you wish to be a vegetarian?
Because sometimes I eat vegetarian food and I feel it's nice. This make my body feel lighter, feel much better, But because I have to follow my husband.
Oh, okay. So you have to follow your husband diet, right? You have to follow the diet, right? You have to follow his diet so you cannot become a vegetarian. I see. Right. So can you say this word again? You seem to have trouble with it. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Okay, just say it normally and faster. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
That's right. Normal vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Right. I tasted vegetarian food once. It was not the best for me because how do you say, the vegetarian food I tasted was made by a monk inside a temple of Vietnam.
Oh.
Not made by a monk, but like made by a lot of monks inside that temple. Tôi lại đi ăn cơm chùa.
Okay.
Đi ăn cơm chùa.
But you're not a bit Buddhism, right?
No, I'm not Buddhism, but my friend, he is
Okay.
my friend, he is Buddhism, and we visited his house that time. So it was when we were in high school, so we were just around 15 or 16 years old. Nobody can cook, and he's like, you guys want to eat vegetarian food? I was like, oh my god, I heard it was so delicious. Yes, I wanted to. And he took me to the how do you say, the restaurant, like the small restaurant near the temple, and the monks from the temple usually cook there, bring the food out to treat everyone. Well, I had a vegetarian option, like how do you say, the fake meat. This is not tofu meat, but the fake meat is made from jackfruit. Jackfruit là quả mít. Jackfruit là quả mít, right? So this fake meat is made from jackfruit. It tastes, the texture is quite chewy, like a real meat, but the taste is tasteless. So it was not a very memorable experience for me.
But I'm wondering, like normally the food made from the monk in temple, normally they won't allow to make all kind of fake meat.
Yeah, that's right. They only allowed to use fruit and vegetables, right? So
yeah, I mean, they even can't say that it's a fake meat because once when you say it fake, once when you say it meat, it's not vegetarians in temple anymore. It's the not original vegetarian. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm wondering why.
Maybe they just want to practice their mind, like trying to avoid the word meat in any form possible. Tức là tránh xa thịt thà là bằng tất cả mọi hình thức, không nghe, không nói, không nhìn đến cái chữ đó. Right. It's like a taboo. It's like a taboo, một cái gì đó gọi là thô tục, gọi là từ cấm đó. Taboo, thô tục. yeah, it's like a taboo for them. Like they have to stay away from that as far as possible.
I see.
Right. Ooh, that is very interesting.
Mm.
Like, yeah, when I order the food, they didn't come like they didn't write it down like fake meat with
Oh,
tomato sauce. They were just like jackfruit and tomato sauce.
yeah. I see. I see.
Yeah. Right. At what time do you usually eat breakfast every day? I think I asked you this question already. And if I remember correctly, you normally don't eat breakfast, you only eat lunch. Same,
Yep.
actually same. I skip breakfast. I am a little bit different from you. Like I only eat lunch at 12 p.m. and I don't eat breakfast. Like because when we wake up, we eat breakfast around like 5 hours before lunch, right? 5 hours before lunch. The time is too short. The time is too short for all the food in breakfast to be consumed all the way through. So
Mhm.
I think that yeah, I skip breakfast is easier for me because if I eat breakfast, I will feel full all day.
Yep.
Oh my God, look at those look at these kind of like breakfast makes me want to live in Europe sometime.
Yeah, very nice.
Right. Like our like Vietnamese breakfast is very heavy. Vietnamese breakfast is very heavy. That is why that they make me feel full all day. Right. Okay, so you sometimes cook, right? So what food do you cook the most often?
I will cook um Europe European food like
Oh.
spaghetti or risotto. So I find out that's easier than cook Vietnam food.
Of course, of course. Right. So look at this here. Look at this look at this canh chua here.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I asked my mom to make it because I tasted it in a restaurant before and I was like, "Oh my God, this is so good. I wanted my mom to make this." We had to buy so many ingredients. We had to prepare for so long before we could actually start the cooking process.
Yeah.
And by the time I finished preparing all the ingredients, I was so tired, right? So we have to buy pineapples, we have to buy okras là cái quả đậu bắp á. Okra đậu bắp.
Hmm.
Right. We have to
We
buy
call that lady finger.
lady finger.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Interesting.
Then the time I heard lady finger that I forgot that I tell the person who sell me the food. I said I want the lady hen or what. I say something like lady nails. I forgot the lady finger word and I say, may I have the lady nails? And he say, what is lady nails?
Oh my God. Wow, you confused them. Oh my God, you confused them. Oh, the
Yeah.
situation was very confusing. Wow. Right. So in American English, we call them okra.
Oh, oh.
Now okra đậu bắp. Yeah. So we buy okra, pineapples. The thing we call bạc hà in this bowl of soup. It is not available in American English, so I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
Right. So in general, there are a lot of ingredients inside this bowl, and oh my God, tasting like eating it is very delicious, but making it is like hell. It's so
Yeah.
difficult. Right. I see why you chose European food, but sometimes European food can be very difficult as well.
Yeah. That's why I choose the easy one.
Uh-huh. Oh, I think making risotto is quite difficult too, right? Risotto.
Not as well. I feel it's easy.
Oh, you feel it easy, right? Okay. So what type of European food would you what European dish would you like to try making in the future?
Try making um mm, I don't know because I just like risotto. I just like to cook what I like to eat, like
Ah,
steak,
uh,
risotto, spaghetti.
okay, those are very simple, they're like very
Mhm.
common European
Common,
dishes.
yeah.
Okay, Right. What kind of food do you eat between meals, like between breakfast and lunch, between lunch and dinner?
I don't ăn vặt.
Okay, you don't eat snacks a lot, right? You don't eat
I
snacks.
don't eat snack. I don't
Uh,
eat.
I used to eat snacks a lot. Like let me tell you the story of my father. So my father, he is a farmer. So he works very hard and he requires a lot of energy to work. So whenever he can, he will eat. But his body remained the same. Like he cannot get fat. He cannot get fat. Yeah, his body is just like that. So he gets hungry easily because he works a lot. He gets hungry easily. So between 4 and 5 p.m., like between just before dinner a little while, he will snack on everything.
Oh.
So that is why we have to like how do I say we have to save space, right, to store snacks for him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we have this kind of old cabinet. We have an old cabinet, so we use it to store snacks for him because he gets hungry. He will ask my mom like, what can I eat for snacks today? It can be anything. It can be potato chips, cookies, fruit, or any kind of the sweet bread.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So when my father like have a lot of snacks in the cabinet, I also steal some of his because those are very delicious and I feel like I just want to eat something. I just want to eat something. Right. Code speaking. Right. Okay, so in this part, you will need to talk about your favorite restaurants in 5 or 7 sentences. You need to tell me where it is, what is the general price of this place, right? And how does the food in this restaurant taste? How is the service? And some of the special dishes this place offer, right? Do you need time to prepare?
I'm still thinking which. Okay, I don't need time to prepare.
Okay, right. So can you please talk about your favorite restaurants?
My favorite restaurant is a Chinese restaurant. It's 10 minutes drive from my house. The the food there is tasty because it's spicy. It's very spicy. Mm, the price is reasonable. Is it correct?
Right.
Mm, and the service so the service is normal. Special dishes there is grilled fish with chicken and fried chili chicken grilled fish, so sorry, grilled fish with a chili. Not the chicken. And fried chicken with chili.
Oh, fried chicken with chili. Okay, wow, a lot of chilies.
Yeah.
Okay, chili, right. Okay, right. Okay, so you did a very good job for the first time, but we can still make it better, right? Okay, wait me a moment. I'm just going to change this because I made a mistake here. Reasonable. Right, we can still make your sentences better, right? So the first two sentences, first two ideas about place and price are very okay. Right, about the service and the taste, you can add more opinion of yours by using the phrase I think or in my opinion, right? Right, in my opinion, the food there is very tasty because they are spicy and I like spicy food. You need to add more of your opinion inside. Tức là mình cần thêm ý kiến riêng của mình hơn. I like opinion. Hoặc là nếu như mà mình muốn kiểu như làm cho cái bài thêm sinh động hơn nữa thì mình mở rộng thêm không chỉ riêng ý kiến của mình mà mọi người thấy sao. Ví dụ như là cái nói về dịch vụ nè, Okay, I think the service is normal, just so, and others think that as well, and other people think that as well. Đó, mình có thể nói thêm ý kiến của mọi người cũng nghĩ như vậy, và nếu như mà nói về ý kiến của mọi người thì mình sẽ phải nói đến cái rating, đúng không ạ? Rồi mình có thể mở rộng ra là mình nói là rating của cái nhà hàng này ở trên các cái ứng dụng mà ăn uống thì nó như thế nào, đúng không ạ?
Yep.
Right. Ở đây mình có cái special dishes thì mình có thể sử dụng cái cấu trúc sau. Some special dishes they have are, đúng không? Rồi cái này là nếu mà đã xài are thì mình phải kể trên hai món, được chưa? Right. Some special dishes they have are grilled fish with chilies and fried chicken with chili. Rồi, mình có thể nói là those are my favorite at this restaurant, hoặc mình có thể nói là those are not my favorite at this restaurant but they still taste very good. Đúng không ạ? Nói thêm, tức là cứ mỗi một ý mình có thể nói cho mình 2 câu là được ạ. Nói cho mình 2 câu là được. Right, okay, you did a good job. I will give you this exercise 8.5. I like it a lot. 8.5. You just need you did a good job already with all the pronunciation, the grammar and stuff. You just need to upgrade them. Right, okay. Thank you so much for coming here today. I hope you learned a lot. I will see you again tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Okay, so at 2 or at 2:30?
Tomorrow is at 2.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.